Guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the berries. We're going to talk about the vegetables. Probably won't make any sense to you, but if I said twig and berries or I said meat and two veg, you'd know what I'm talking about then. That's right, we're talking about the testicles today. Alright, we need to pay attention to those particular items. So let's get into it. Here we go. Now, apart from looking after the penis and the shaft and everything, we need to look after the testicles, alright? Best time to be doing that is while you're in the shower, after you've had them loosen up, or directly in between sessions with the bathmate. When you're doing the massage, roll the testicles between your forefinger and your thumb, alright, one at a time. It's not exactly a kneading contest. One at a time, feeling for the shape of them, make sure they're nice and feel relatively smooth, paying attention to whether there might be any little bumps, and keep track of it. Alright, towards the back of it you'll find the epididymis, the tube, that's where the sperm comes from to help populate the earth. But other than that, make sure it's nice and smooth, nice and, elliptical in shape, because they're not supposed to be perfectly round like a tennis ball. They are sort of like egg shaped, and they're about, varying from chap to chap, could be from walnut size to what other comfortable size. I wouldn't say so much as a handful, but some people do have really large balls. Another thing we need to think about as well is once we get into our 40s, we need to look at going to your GP and finding out if they've got a well man clinic where you can get your prostate checked. Now, the prostate is a really internal organ. It's also kind of walnut size, and it is a gland that's around the urethra. So it's really internal. The best way to access it by a professional is through the back passage, and they've got really well-trained fingers to check it out, make sure it's nice and smooth and not hardening, because prostate cancer is one of the major cancers in men, and along with testicular cancer as well. And once caught early, treatment could help stave off the disastrous effects thereafter. Because, for example, with prostate removal or prostatectomy, there is that downside of not being able to have erections or progressed erectile dysfunction. And us men, a lot of emphasis is placed on our jewels. Okay, it may be difficult to talk about. It may not be the exact conversation you'll probably want to have in a pub with your mates, but knowledge is power, and the sooner you are able to broach the topic with your doctor or with a trusted friend, you'll find that we all go through this at one stage or another. Okay? That's all I really wanted to touch upon today on the channel. Thank you very much for all the previous views, and thank you very much for the comments. Once again, if you like it, give it a like. If you'd like to subscribe, I'll try to do this as often as possible. But let's talk to Jarrod, okay? And let's grow together. Thank you. The press. Easter egg. I've just had a thought. I mentioned erectile dysfunction. If you're suffering or have concerns about this, I'm pretty sure the bathmate product helps with this. If you want to know more, send me a comment, drop me an email. Let's talk about this.